It's the light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. It's the light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it
I'm here to say thank you to you, Derby, for putting yourself on the line for the community for 20 years.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you, everybody who come to support my son.
But even when it was hard for him, because the institution that he was trying to reform looked at him and said, hey, you are disrupting how the system is supposed to be done, he still remained true to his cause.
Gentleman's Factory. So we're in this space, and this space was a refuge for me.
There was a few minorities that came into NYPD, and I was their mother. And I said to him, you cannot fight this fight by yourself. You need numbers.
I've known Captain for some times, and I know the struggle that you've been through. But those struggles are victories for us. Because now you are in a position where you can help propel our community. You don't have anybody stopping you or muting you, okay? You take that spirit and that energy and push it forward because we need you.
You know, as a Brooklynite for over 40 years, we thank you for protecting our community and for all the struggles that you've been through and everything that you do for us.
Three types of people who do this kind of work. There's one, the people who do this because they want status, recognition, they want to be praised for the things that they're doing in the community. The other type of person who does this kind of work is because it pays the bills, which is right, and I understand that. And then there's people who do this work because it's the right thing to do. And Derby is one of those people that he's doing it because it's the right thing to do.
I met Jarrell around 2020, and he was just coming home from prison from being incarcerated. And I was speaking to him, and he was talking about safety in communities and transforming the criminal justice system and reform. And during that time, I was interested in that work. I know there was something more to addressing community issues other than policing, because I also saw the harms of incarceration. I started my career in Brownsville, and I see the challenges. Then I come back as a captain, and there was some of the same issues going on. So I knew there had to be more ways to address those issues as a police department, and just me as an individual. What could I do even better as a person within the department? So meeting someone like Jarrell and all the partners here today, and coming together and trying to find ways to address community issues, I'm extremely thankful again for our relationship, our partnership, and things that we've done to transform communities. And these are real things that we've done. This is not just like talking points. When we look at the work we did with young people in Bed-Stuy, in Brownsville, and I'm proud.
My name is Dr. Louis Fort. I'm Derby's father. I come here today to support my son, and I will take the opportunity to thank God for what He has done for him. The Lord has done a great thing in his life. I remember one day, as a pastor, he told me, he compared, when he became captain of the force, he told me, a captain is just like a pastor. I was very proud of it. He said, the captain does the thing that the pastor does in the church. And I said, wow. And I beginning to understand the service, his service, the dedication, the zeal he had, to work for the community. Today I'm happy, I'm glad to come to support him and thank him also to make me proud of him. when he decided to become a police officer, to tell you the truth, I was very afraid of that because of so many things that's happened in the community. Every day, you know something that happened in the community. A police officer passed away, a police officer get killed, a police officer victim, and we were very afraid of that. But thank God, and I spent 20 years as in the NYPD. He became a captain, and today we celebrate him with open heart. We are very happy and glad that we here for this celebration. Like me, I'm also very emotional. I'm not surprised that since he was a kid, he's very emotional, and because show his sincerity. He's a very sincere guy. He's a faithful guy. And that's why, when he's telling the truth, when he's telling the story, he say it with conviction. And he cry when he's saying something with conviction. That's why he cried today. But he's all right. I understand what he means when the water comes out pouring from his eye. I understand exactly what he means. And I know that is my son.
I'm Pastor Yolene Saint-Fort, and I'm here to celebrate my sons, Captain Derby Saint-Fort. I really want to thank God for everything. He protect them, and for 20 years, that's a lot. And I just want to say thank you, God. And I also wanted to congratulate my son, Derby, for his courage. The love that he has for people, it's amazing. He cares a lot. And I just wanted to say that I love him too. I love him. May God continue to bless him. And then I said, this is not the end of his career. It's only a beginning. A new goal. I would say a new page. May God continue to bless him. I used to worry a lot, but the thing is, I trust God. Because we pray a lot and I trust God. I know that he was in God's hands. So that's what keep me going. And then I know this is also what, keep him going. So all I have to say is glory and honor to our Savior, Jesus Christ.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Kwesi Blackman. I'm the chairman of Kingsborough Community College Board of Trustees. Captain Derby Saint-Fort is a trustee on the board. He's been with us for over 2 years, doing great work for the students of Kingsborough Community College, as well as the work he's been doing for the community for over 20 years. We appreciate all the things that he's doing for Kingsborough and for New York City. So we definitely need people like Captain Derby Saint-Fort in position of power to show that people from our community are human beings, that we can make a difference and we can police our own.
Hey, I'm Jeff Lindor, founder of the Gentleman's Factory, and we're at Gentleman's Factory here, and we're celebrating one of our members, Captain Derby Saint-Fort, for his retirement from the NYPD. We're here to support our members, and Derby is someone who we love and appreciate, and for his dedication for community. And in his speech, he was saying how here's a sanctuary. It's a safe space, right? So I remember there would be times where he would be here and, discuss some of the challenges that he's facing at work, or some of the challenges that he's facing, or societally speaking, with criminal justice and the NYPD, and how we can strategize and also support him, especially when he was on the force, and how to navigate those, really hard situations. And we're so proud that he today retired with dignity, with honor, with a pension, and he's so young and he's just getting started. It's really important to have safe spaces like the Gentleman's Factory because, we go through things, but where can we go to connect with other individuals of like minds that are looking to get to that next level but just don't know how to, right? So we don't grow in isolation, right? So our members span across different generations. We're doctors, lawyers, engineers, firefighters, police officers, creatives. So having spaces like this when we all come together to build it's really important, and that's why we're here to celebrate our brother Derby.
My name is Jarrell Daniels. I'm a project director at the Center for Justice at Columbia University. I'm also a second-year PhD student in applied psychology at NYU. I came out today to celebrate Captain Derby St. Ford's retirement party, 20 years in the force. I had just shared a couple of remarks, but I want to double down on it. There's three types of people who get involved in community work. There's people who want a paycheck. There's people who do it for fame and recognition. But then there's people who do it out of the kindness of their heart because they believe it's the right thing to do. So Derby is that last of the Mohegans. He's the people who are doing it because it's in his heart, it's in his mind, and he knows it's the right thing to do. And we connected a couple years ago, right before the pandemic, when he came into a local community organization saying that the way that we're doing policing right now is not working and violence is still continuing to persist. We need to figure out how we can partner law enforcement and community to address the issue together. So recognizing that law enforcement was limited in their approaches and really working together with community organizations. So him making that kind of statement and me being someone who's formerly incarcerated, I knew he was a guy who was serious about making change, and I wanted to align myself with him. So it's been a blessing to have him, in the part of the movement for justice and solidarity, but more importantly to have him involved in public safety work going forward for New York City. He's a shining example. I wish there were many more officers in the department that were really committed to uplifting communities, but we're thankful for the work that he's done, and his legacy is just starting. It's not ending with his closing of his tenure in the department. It's just the starting of a new chapter of his life, a new identity that he's taking on as a community organizer, and we're grateful to embrace him and have him with us.
I am Assemblymember Rodneyce Bouchard Hermlin. I am here celebrating Captain Derby's book launch as well as his 20th anniversary in the NYPD and his retirement. I am just really excited for Captain St. Ford to come now onto the civilian side to do all the great things that he has been doing as it relates to youth, as it relates to health as well. I want to say to Captain Derby St. Ford that I'm so proud of you. Thank you for your services in NYPD, protecting us and also protecting other officers. Thank you for being real and transparent. Thank you for sacrificing yourself just for the better good of the people of New York. So we love you, and we're looking forward to working with you on the civilian side. Again, this is Assemblymember Rodneyce Bouchard Hermlin.
My name is Tracy N. Shaibu, and I am here to support a friend, Derby St. Ford. Derby is someone who is about community. He has a big heart. He is smart, and he is caring. I am a civilian within the New York City Police Department, and like him, I believe that there are better ways for the police to police in communities of color. It's important for our police officers who are policing our communities to look like and speak the languages that are spoken in our communities. They understand the culture when they come from the community, and so they understand some of the issues, and they can bring that to the table so that our lawmakers can make very intelligent policies that benefit everyone.
So my name is Jimmy. I am pretty much here for Derby's retirement. We grew up together. We grew up in Cambria Heights together. Just to see him from the time that he came and got on the job, and then now he's retired. So it's a big day. It's a big celebration for him. And congratulations, Derb. And we love you. You are more than just a tax number. Growing up with Derby was a very serious person. You know, it's pretty much his word is his word. You know, if he said he was going to do something, you know, he was going to do it. He was a kind of person that he was a kid that was into music, into a lot of things, outdoor, music-wise. So he did his thing. Just to see him, he did cadet corps, then got on the job. Actually, I'm on the job itself right after him. So he's retiring with 20, I got 18. So we like doing the same thing, and something that he loved doing. So it's no surprise that he did what he did in his career path. It's not surprise at all. We don't really do this for the credit that we get. You know, it's not the money, it's not the credit that we get. You have to either be born to do this work and know that it's not gonna pay you that much, but you still be able to make a difference in the community. We have a big saying, you know, be the change that you want to see in life. So if you want to change something, your environment, you join what you want to change and you make that change. So that's more rewarding than anything, seeing someone that you can make a change in their life a young man, a young kid that looks like you, that grew up in the same neighborhood as you. So that's the reason why we do the things that we do.
Hello, my name is Valerie Vilsaint. I came out to support my cousin, Captain Derby St. Fort. On behalf of the Vilsaint family, we are very proud of him. Wish him all the best as he begins this new chapter in his life. Derby is ambitious, hardworking, and he is committed to giving back to the community.
My name is Dr. Kim Bess. I'm a community advocate, also president of the 79th Precinct Community Council, and also chairman for Brooklyn Hospital, just to name a few. I'm here today to congratulate the retirement on Derby St. Fort, who I've met over 20 years ago. And I'm so happy that he is really getting ready the opportunity to retire, and I wish him the best in all of his endeavors. Let me share something with you. Many years ago, myself and a few others, we had went to the police commissioner to ask for diversity in the workplace. And when we said diversity, it meant that bringing in someone from different ethnic groups to be in position as a captain, as a commander, as a commissioner. And today, I am proud to say Derby is a captain, and he's retiring. But once upon a time, it was very difficult for a person of a different ethnic group, because we did talk about diversity, to be in position in leadership.
To Captain Derby St. Fort, on behalf of the City of New York, I'd like to offer you my congratulations and well wishes as you celebrate your retirement celebration and book launch. Your dedication to the department and to the community you serve has been absolute and has been recognized. Throughout your years with the NYPD, you have demonstrated a commitment to justice and the people of New York City. In every position and through every assignment, you have demonstrated courtesy, professionalism, respect, and a mission of both protection and service. For years, you have been committed to uplifting individuals, empowering others, and protecting others as a respected NYPD captain. Additionally, you provide children with thoughtful and courageous books, teaching them about justice, empathy, and resilience, and I offer you my gratitude for your tireless efforts. I want to acknowledge you in particular for the unique blend of leadership, outreach, support, and other topics that you engage in order to help people learn and grow as young activism. From your efforts as a police officer and community and youth advocate to your transition into an author, you have taught the importance of hope, trust, and belief in oneself. Through your new book, you teach children the importance of a strong relationship between youth and law enforcement. As a justice ambassador and former NYPD captain, you have used your life to inspire New Yorkers with your story of perseverance, civic leadership, transparency, justice reform, and mentorship. As public advocate, I know the importance of a public safety strategy centered on the well-being of the people and community served. I support your work to protect New Yorkers, particularly those vulnerable or under threat, and appreciate your successes over these many years. Throughout your career, you demonstrated yourself to be fully dedicated to the community, and as you retire, the city offers gratitude for your years of service. Sincerely, Jumaane Williams, public advocate of the city of New York. It's awesome to have a captain like you to understand the importance of why we needed a book like this and to have a retirement in a space like the Gentleman Factory. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings, love and light, Sakafet. This is Jumaane Williams, your public advocate. We are out here celebrating Captain Derby St. Fort, not only his 20th year retiring, his book launch for his children's book. This is exemplar of what we want our law enforcement and our police officers to do. This is exemplar of how we want to make sure we're co-creating public safety with our law enforcement doing their job and empowering others to do their own jobs. Unfortunately, people like him, people like Edwin Raymond, they paid the price for doing what's right, even after people really, really celebrated them. But I'm feeling like in 2 months, we're going to have some leadership in this city that's going to help us move public safety in the right direction. I admittedly and now embarrassingly had Eric Adams on my ballot as one of the folks to vote for ranked choice voting. That was a mistake, and I say that before us. We have to make sure we are electing the right people who have the levels of power. It was supposed to be different under Eric Adams, who came from the world of trying to do policing differently, who himself came from the NYPD. but we didn't see the type of difference that we were supposed to. This is a space where someone like Derby should have shined. Someone like Edwin should have shined, and they didn't. So that was disappointing. So most importantly, we have to make sure we're electing people who really mean this. And I don't know when this is airing. That's either about to happen or has already happened. So I'm excited about that.
We're a couple of days away from a very historical election that does present an opportunity for us to be empowered, right? If the people have the right mindsets. But even if they don't, we are kindred spirits in this work. I love you, and enjoy your retirement, my brother.
Thank you to all of you for all your support. For my son, Captain Derby St. Fort. Today it is a celebration, and it is an honor to stand with you, to honor my son. My heart is full with pride, joy, as we honor him. This is not just a retirement celebration from law enforcement, but for the beginning of a new chapter as a children's book author. For years, my son served with courage, integrity, and compassion. He wore the badge, not just as a symbol of authority, but as a promise to protect, to serve, and to uplift. But he did it with strength and humility. His dedication to justice and community has left a legacy that will live on in the life he touched.
Peace, my name is Messiah Ram Kissoon. I was the poet, performing artist this evening at the Brother Derby's retirement event.
Blessed up like hot shoe, hallelujah. On the island eating hallelujah. And I ain't talking Honolulu, Malibu. Shirt off like Shaka Zulu, what it do? Big vision, big business, big deals. Step on my shoes by mistake, big deal. New levels, they burn bridges, we bridge bill. Full fridge, they fruit pebble, kid meal. 6-inch heels and hard bottoms, Air Force is stepping with. Hard body, you're forced to be reckoned with. God body, God first, never second on the list. Haven't you heard, can't stop. Was destined to we exist and now we live it, what it do? You watching me with a stink face, what I do?
Brother full of positive energy, brother for the people, brother who pays it forward, a man of integrity. So yeah, salute to Derby, man. You know, it's not so often that we have brothers who have the courage to be different in spaces that they are an anomaly. You know what I mean? So salute to him. If you have more police officers like Derby, you know, I think the community would have a better relationship with law enforcement. Community would have more trust for law enforcement. And law enforcement would also be better purposed to be more of an asset to community versus a liability versus a crisis. It would be more of a support for the children, for the families. So, you know, if we had more brothers like that.
Yeah, so I've been responding throughout the night-ish and responding to a lot of the reflections and just kind of like going back back in time and reflecting on my career. Shout out to Jeff Lindor for just what he's been doing in community and just taking me into this community. Again, I'm a member here. And I'm thankful to be a member here. This space we're in right now provided me a lot of strength, like I mentioned. And I don't know why I get so emotional talking about this space. But again, all the partners, I have my partners in Kingsborough Community College, my partners with the Center for Justice at Columbia. Shout out to everyone from Project Restore. Who we've done amazing work. Yes. Almost here from Project Restore. Shout out to my friends and family from the NYPD. Basima is here. Shayna, I don't know if she's still here. She's here. And everybody, I don't know if I'm missing, but everybody who's from the NYPD who's here supporting. Shout out to my family, again, my mother, my father, my cousin Valerie's here. This is my son Jordan. Sometimes you get caught up in that space, and sometimes you got to think about, all right, am I doing enough for my family? So that's something that I being honest, that I kind of went back and forth with. But there was a moment that I had to tell my son, exactly what I was doing, and I apologized, and then I stated, I love you, and I hope I did my best as a father with the knowledge I knew at the time, and I'm thankful that I'm able to, evolve and have an even greater awareness now, because this is probably the best relationship now that I have with my son, and I'm thankful that I've grown and we've grown together, and my son Jordan and my son Brandon, but it's through growing and through becoming better, we just learn and we go through this journey. So I'm thankful for where I'm at, and now I get to spend even more time because I'm retired.
Hello, this is Chan Lu here, also known as Janelle, and we are at the celebration for Captain Derby St. Fort's retirement and book launch, and I'm so happy to be here at the Gentleman's Factory. We're having a awesome celebration today. Captain Derby is one of my nearest and dearest people in my life right now. I'm so proud of him and all that he has done for the community, all that he's done for his friends, his family, for himself. So I'm so proud of him taking that big step and deciding to retire from the NYPD so he can focus on himself and focus on doing the things that he loves the most. Today was an emotional day for a lot of us. Derby definitely, let his emotions pour out. And we kind of knew it was going to go that way because he's a very thoughtful person and he feels things. And today was a day where he got to hear from those that love him most how much they care and appreciate him. So I'm really happy to see him feel safe enough to feel vulnerable enough to express himself and feel good about the day like today. So tears don't always mean sadness. It can mean happiness as well. And I think today was a bunch of happy tears and recognition for him to understand how much he's actually loved. We had a number of guests today. We had Edwin Raymond, we had Jamani Williams. We also had Assemblywoman Varnice. It was a number of folks, friends and family and loved ones that came out today and we just got on stage. We had a performance by Messiah, performance by Ty Allen. It was a great celebration today. We have DJ Victorious on the ones and twos. It's like such a mix of energy and culture and excitement, the food, the music, the drinks. I love it. Like today was just amazing. And good weather. Today's 11-1. The ones are very important.
My name is Ty Allen. I'm with the bosses of the boss right here. I'm happy to be here for Derby. He's a friend. Forget everything else. He's a friend. I think that's something we got to really sit on. Like, this is a good brother who he can attest to that if he rocks with you, he rocks with you. Not in a way that is what's the word I'm looking for? That is fake support. It is honest support and also criticism, because they'll let you know when it's not working. So I'm proud of you, I love you, and I'm excited to work with you on the next things you're working on.
My name is Reverend Gene Wamerles. I come in here to support Debbie. He's like a son to me. I remember him when he was a little boy, and I'm proud of him because he's working. He's not only for himself and his family, but he's working for the community and for all over the world. And I bless him. May God continue to bless him to be working for not only for here, but for the kingdom of heaven. Thank you very much.
This is an interactive piece, and the letters are inverted because most people do things now and they take selfies. So if you take a selfie, it will read backwards, "You are a product of some dope ass people." Just like my sweatshirt, it's part of a brand, but he actually embodies it. So this is the first time I've ever put it on canvas because New York is a whole different beast altogether. To be a young black man, a Haitian, an immigrant to this nation, to be loved by Brooklyn so much, to want to serve it and to impact the youth and to do things differently, Derby has been a groundbreaking individual in that aspect, and that's dope as any other thing. So he's a product of his mother, his father, his mentors, his challenges. A bunch of dope-ass people, if you ask me.
Derby is the new son in my life, and he came into our homes and he did something. He stole our hearts. We love him to death. And he is kind, he's generous, he's respectable. Everything that's good under the sun is Derby, and I'm so happy to know him, and I wish him the best of everything in life. And I know he will make it.
Hi, this is Mimi Fox from Set Squad. I am co-founder of Set Squad. I'm also founder of Beautiful Amore Skincare. It takes a special person to go into that field and excel and to care and to uplift a community and to make such an impact to where we have such a packed house where people are pouring their love out to him and thanking him for his service. And it's really touching and it's really inspiring, and it's something that I would love to aspire to. So I thank you, Captain Derby, for your service, and thank you for being such a wonderful, loving person. You were raised right.
My name is Rotimi Akinoye. I am one of the owners of Bedvine Wine, Brew, Cocktail. I am here today to support a brilliant gentleman, Derby, the man that's done a lot for the community, NYPD. He has a children's book, Set Squad, always doing for the community. So we're proud of him. We thank him for his service to New York City, and we wish him the best in his retirement. Even though he's only like 25, I don't know why he's retiring right now. But yeah, so thank you, Derby, for everything you've done. We appreciate you.
Everybody, my name is Chevelle Dixon, founder and managing director of Pan African Solutions Consulting, and a longtime Bed-Stuy, Clinton Hill native. All four of my grandparents were born in Bed-Stuy. I just want to say, Captain Derby, thank you so much for your contribution to our community. It was great to see you on duty and off duty at some of our favorite places like Fly Private Social, singing karaoke, always in the community, holding it down, keeping it real, keeping it for the people, and doing what you do. We love you, we thank you, and we wish you nothing but the best. I just want to say, for some places in this neighborhood, especially some of the projects out here, when there's stuff that goes down and the white shirts start coming out, it's good to see somebody like Captain Derby being one of the white shirts. So we thank you. We know that we can rely on you. We can know that people are going to be protected, okay, from all the people around when Captain Derby was around. So we continually thank you for your service, Captain Derby.
Hi, my name is Sasha Peters, also known as Designer Hot Cocoa. People need to experience what unconditional love for our people feels like. And I think that Derby is an excellent representation for our people to see what it feels like when we love on each other in an unconditional way. Derby, congratulations. I'm so glad I made it, and I'm looking forward to see what you bring into the world.
Hey everyone, this is Derby St. Fort, aka Captain Derby. We just had my retirement celebration and book launch for Captain Derby's Promise. What an incredible event. The whole community came out here in Bed-Stuy, Gentleman's Factory. I'm so thankful for the whole community who came out, the young people who came out, young people like her who came out. It's all about community, it's all about young people, it's all about uplifting community wellness. Again, I'm so thankful for everyone who came out. Shout out to Jeff Lindor of the Gentleman's Factory as well. When it comes to leadership, I represent transformative leadership. It's all integrated in how I show up for community, how I address public safety. It's all about collaboration with community organizations, with people who understand public health, with social workers, and that's what I've been about when it came to policing. And I'm honored that people came here today to celebrate with me as I reflect on my 20 years of service with the NYPD. And again, I'm thankful for everyone who participated and who I collaborated throughout the years with the NYPD. Yeah, today was about joy and happiness, but it was very emotional for me, especially hearing the voices of my colleagues, of people who I've worked with, of my peers. So I did get emotional because I was so happy, and I was so so I got emotional because I was so happy and thankful. And again, I'm shedding an old version of me as I transition into this new version of me, where it's outside the system, and the tears was also represented me shedding. So that's what it is. The people who were very supportive and couldn't make it, you still have an opportunity to purchase my book. Check me out at my website, CaptainDerby'sBooks.com. You can also look up my book, Captain Derby's Promise, on Amazon. I'm thankful for all the elected officials who came out today. Assembly member Ranice Bashalt, who came by. She gave a citation to myself, to me, and I'm thankful to her. Also thankful to Jumaane Williams, public advocate, who's also been very supportive to the work I've done and with the community and with the organization. So I'm thankful for him for coming through. Shout out to Edwin Raymond. You know, that's my brother, Edwin Raymond, who came through, who shared some words. I'm thankful for him. He's been my partner when it comes to this agenda to uplift communities of color, and I'm thankful for him for being a partner in that. MC was Jan Lou of Set Squad. She did a terrific job in hosting this event, so shout out to Jan Lou. She's around here somewhere. Jan Lou over there is cutting some cake, but Jan Lou did a terrific job. Also, I'm thankful to Amira Brown of Beautiful Amore Skincare, who sponsored this event. Amazing person, and I'm thankful for Amira and Beautiful Amore Skincare for sponsoring it. Shout out to the Gentleman's Factory. It's a hub for men of color to be supported, and I'm thankful for this place that we have for us as men of color.
This is Red Fox.
And this is Screechy Dan. Yo, Red Fox, what's cooking?
Everything for the booking. Yes, for your events planning. Yeah, man, sweet 16s, weddings, whatever, dance, party. You don't know. Royal Terrace. Make it a day to don't be dead because this you got to appreciate.
1300 Utica Avenue.
True.
Got the place brand new. Where's the boss?
Right here in Central Brooklyn. Book your event. Multiple locations.
Royal Terrace look so sharp, elegant as you can see the people, them up a laugh. Don't it, Red Fox, don't it?
So book fast, because the place don't sell off. Every time we keep, well, you know it's up for count.
Mr. Printer.
Rainbow Car Service, 718-498-4444.